Hello everyone, this is the Mediocre Beast, and today I am here with a very special figure that I'm really excited to unbox. It's not actually a figure, it's actually Batmobile Tumbler from the Dark Knight Trilogy. It does come with a figure, Lucius Fox from the movie, but I'm not too excited about opening this. I'm rather more excited about the Batmobile because I've always wanted one. It's a McFarlane Gold Label figure, and it's an 18-inch tumbler, so it is big, and it is proportionate to the 7-inch scale action figures, so it should be good. I'm expecting it to be really good. The only problem with this figure is that it's very expensive. It was 130 Canadian dollars from GameStop Canada, and I usually don't buy such expensive figures, but I couldn't help myself but buy this one because I've always wanted a proper tumbler for my collection, and I'm so happy that I have this in my hands right now. So the box, it's massive. I mean, it doesn't even fit on my screen when I'm trying to rotate. But on the back, you can see some graphic here. Batman sold separately, of course, but it can fit two figures inside. You can open it up, and it also has this weapon cache for Batman. The Photoshop is done poorly, but that's fine for me because honestly, I don't really care about what's on the box. I mean, I care more about what's inside. But if you are a mint in box collector, I don't know whether you'll be happy with the box or not, but it works. I mean, it looks okay for me, but I'm going to throw it away anyways. So let's not wait. Let's open this up and see how it looks inside. And here is Batmobile Tumbler out of the box. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I knew it's 18 inches, it should be big, but I didn't expect it to actually be this big. I mean, it is quite a handful. It is a massive vehicle, and it's in scale with the 7-inch Batman figures. So that's a perfect proportion that they went for, and I am so glad that they did, because now finally we have movie accurate Batmobile Tumbler from the Dark Knight Trilogy series, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't say enough how beautiful it is, and you can see the details on this thing. All these like paint scuffs near the edges of the vehicle. It does look like kind of like a metallic finish, so it looks great. And also you can see all these painted details on the nuts and bolts. Everything has been done tremendously. All the small details have been painted, and it's making it look great. I can't really complain about this figure. It's really good. The wheels, these are rubberized wheels. You can feel it, so that's great, and they move really well. This vehicle, you can actually play with it if you wanted. You could really run this vehicle, and it runs smoothly. So that's a great thing. On the front wheel, these are also rubber, but they are just joined on one side. This side is not joined with anything, so these are a little bit fragile in that sense, so you need to be careful about that. You can see all these details here, and it looks great. There's this button here on the front. If you press this, it opens up and here you have two seats. You can have Batman and somebody else sitting beside, and there's not much details on the inside other than that, and that is fine, I suppose, because most of the time I'm going to be displaying it with the door closed, so that is not a big issue in my eyes, at least. It has two controllers here for Batman to control this thing. There are no, oh yeah, it actually has stickers here. How can I show this on my camera? But yeah, here you can see it has stickers near here and here to simulate screens for the Batmobile, so that's a great little detail. If I close this up, it shuts down neat, and here's bronze paint on these areas. And here on the back, there's some more bronze paint near the jet propulsion. They should have added like kind of like a fire effect that you can just stick in here, and it will simulate the effect of the Batmobile using the jet. That would have been great, but they don't have anything like that. This part here, the tail end of the vehicle, it's kind of really soft kind of plastic. So I think it could break if you don't handle it properly. So you need to be careful when you handle these parts. It is kind of a little bit fragile on these areas. These areas. So these are kind of fragile. So you just need to be careful when you do handle at these parts. And another interesting thing about this figure is that, vehicle. Another interesting thing about this vehicle is that it is really big, but at the same time it's not heavy, because as you have seen, the inside is hollow, so probably they didn't require a lot of heavy plastic to make this. That's why it is kind of lightweight. So I'm not sure whether to say it's a good thing or bad. On the bottom, you don't see anything other than some screws, but I think it would have been great if they added some details on the bottom. That would have been great. But I'm just nitpicking right now. By itself, this figure, it's just great. I can't be happier. So whenever I'm complaining, it's just nitpicking. I think it's a really good figure. Again, not figure, vehicle. Now let's take a quick look at the other stuff that this Tumbler Batmobile comes with. First of all, it's Lucius Fox. As you can see, it is definitely Morgan Freeman. They have done a tremendous job with his likeness. He even has these moles on his cheeks near his eyes, just like the real life Morgan Freeman. And you can definitely, you're not going to confuse this for someone else. So they have done a really, really good job. He has graying hair, black and white mixed in to give that effect. And also his eyebrows and mustache, they're all black and gray. So they've done a good job with that. He's wearing a suit. This belt buckle here, as you can see, this is painted silver. That's a nice little touch. He's holding kind of like a remote control thing. I'm not sure what this is for. Is this to operate the Batmobile or something else? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But it looks great. And he's wearing khaki pants. And yeah, this is a good figure. This is nice. I definitely didn't buy this gold label vehicle for the figure. I bought it for the vehicle itself. But it is nice that they threw in a figure from the movie, and it is this much movie accurate. So that's a good thing that they're doing. I'm happy that they did it. The Batmobile also comes with some other small accessories, starting off with this. I don't know what it is. It's a small little chunk of plastic, black plastic, and I'm not sure whether it's a remote control or it's supposed to be a smartphone. I can't remember, but we have this. And we also received a weapons cache, and it's hollow on the other side, but that's not a big issue. If you open this up, you can see Batman's all the weapons of Batman, his utility belt, his grappling gun, and all the other good stuff. And these are all painted bronze, and these are sculpted. You cannot really open it up. It would have been a perfect world if you actually got these accessories and you could open them up, but you don't have that. These are sculpted, and the details are really nice. You can plug this up, and this figure also, the Lucius Fox figure, also comes with spare hands. This is an open hand, and this one is a pointing hand. So these two are extra hands that we received. And we also receive a display base for Lucius Fox. It's good to have. And finally, the most useless thing, these trading cards that McFarlane keeps adding on their figures. Usually these are vertical, but this one is horizontal for some reason. And it's just a 3D render of the Tumbler and Lucius Fox. So what's the point of this? It's not even a picture from the movie. Come on. Why are you adding these trading cards? I don't know whether you're a fan, but I'm not. And if you want to go ahead and read the bio, go ahead and pause. But yeah, we receive all these things with this figure. Now let's take a quick look at the articulation of the Lucius Fox figure. So the head, it rotates a full 360 degrees. It can look up this much and down this much, more down than it can look up. The figure has a joint here on the shoulder, so you can move the shoulder full rotation. It also has a bicep joint here, so you can rotate near the bicep, and it has a double jointed elbow, so you can do these interesting pose with the hand. The hand, this one has a sculpted little remote thingy going on, but the hand here, it can rotate, and you can even move it from side to side like this. Okay, and the figure has a, I can see that it has a chest joint right here. I don't know whether it works. Oh yeah, it works a little bit. Not too useful, I guess, but it is there. You can move it if you want, but it is going to be restricted because of the vest that he is wearing. Does he have waist joint? Yep, he has. You can move the waist from side to side. You can move the legs this far, and you can even bend the knees, and it's also a double jointed knee, so that's great. You also get the shoe, and it has a joint near the toe. You can rotate the boots this much, and you can also move, you should be able to move it up and down. Now let's bring Batman into the mix. So this is the McFarlane DC Multiverse Dark Knight Trilogy Batman, and this is perfect for this tumbler. I mean, it is actually in scale. This 18-inch tumbler, it should be properly in scale with these 7-inch figures, and it does look so. Batman looks great beside this tumbler, and Lucius Fox and Batman, they all look great. I think they all look great together. Let me just put them side by side. As you can see, I think these look great. But the most important question, can Batman actually fit inside this tumbler? Let's try. Well, yes, you can have Batman and Lucius Fox both sitting together inside the tumbler, and I think it looks great. I did have to struggle a little bit to get Batman inside because it is a tight fit, and you really have to squeeze Batman in, but it is possible if you wanted to take some photos with Batman inside the Batmobile. It is possible. As you can see, Batman has a fisted hand, a fisted left hand, so you cannot really use that, but the other hand, the hand that you can use to grab those lever on the tumbler, so it is possible. Now let's see if it can be closed with the figures inside. Let's try. Yep, it fits. Both the figures are inside. Not that you'd know. Let's open it up. Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, this panel right here, these are, I don't know whether you can see, these are kind of like dark but translucent plastic. So you can see Lucius Fox's shirt through these. So these are, I mean, if they were a little bit lighter, then it would have been easier for you to realize that there are figures inside. Even these panels right here, these are the same plastic. So if they were a little bit lighter, it would have been better. Then again, that might have not been movie accurate in that case. So maybe that is why they did not go that route. But I can't complain. Oh, there's one issue. My Batman's ear was bent. So it is not a right height, I think. You either have to put Batman even deeper inside, Otherwise, you'll have to have bent cowl, and I wouldn't like that happening. So I'm probably not going to have him inside and close the door anytime soon. Now let's do some quick comparison of the Batmobile with the other figures from the Dark Knight Trilogy. So this is Bane, the Build-A-Figure Bane, and here is Catwoman from the Dark Knight Rises movie. And I think they all look great together. All of them look quite movie accurate with top-notch details put in each one of them, and they all look really well beside the Batmobile Tumbler. Time for some quick measurements. Lucius Fox here stands just slightly over 7 inches. Now the Batmobile itself, it is exactly 18 inches long as they have advertised, and I have also measured the height. It is about 6.5 inches high from the top corner of the vehicle, and it is 10.5 inches deep. So we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching this far. Now, sharing my opinion, I love this Batmobile Tumbler. I think it's a perfect vehicle based on the Dark Knight movie series. If you already have the collection from McFarlane, the Batman, the Joker, the Bane, the entire Dark Knight movie collection, then I think you should definitely try to get a hold of this Batmobile because it will complete your collection. It goes really well with those figures. And on top of that, the details are amazing. I mean, the paint quality is top notch. The overall details are great, and the plastic is good quality. Although it does feel a little lightweight compared to what you'd expect. I mean, it's a very big vehicle, but it is not that heavy. But that doesn't mean the build quality is cheap. It is very good quality that I felt. And the only other issue that I could mention is the price tag. It could be considered pretty high because I got it for 130 Canadian dollars, but it is being sold for 150 or even higher. So if you get a good price, you should definitely consider getting this because you're not going to regret this decision if you are a fan of the Dark Knight Trilogy movie series. So again, I highly recommend this. I'm going to give this a full 5 stars out of 5. That's how pleased I am with this. Do let me know in the comments section whether you agree with me or whether you disagree. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put a thumbs up. As a new YouTuber, it really helps when you put a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. It really motivates me. So I'd appreciate it if you could do that. So thank you for watching this far. I'm going to upload some more videos soon. So stay connected. Until then, take care and I'll see you next time.